The way that I've been able to see Harmony Veneers impact my patients is one, the transformation of the beautiful natural smile that they've always wanted. A lot of times people come to me and they've had this self-consciousness for so long that they lived with that they're just used to not smiling. And so when they finally see the teeth for the first time and they're finally able to live life to the fullest and not have to care about whether or not they need to smile, it gives them an empowerment to be able to go and be who they really want to be and who they need to be. And so with the smile transformation, with Harmony Veneers, we're able to gift that to patients where there's no more limitations when it comes to smiling and the excitement and happiness that they're able to feel. I recently had a patient come see me who came to me with super high anxiety when it comes to dentistry, right? They were always told in the past that their case was so severe and that we weren't able to treat them unless they were going to have surgery or extreme care with that way. So what we were able to look at is understand him as a person and the limitations that were there and what were the end goals that we wanted to achieve. And what we were able to do is craft a game plan that was specific for him as a patient, where he was able to feel comfortable with those limitations, but also us getting the most beautiful and natural veneers possible. So when it came to the end of the process for him, he told me that he felt that his dental anxiety was cured, that he had felt that we had always allowed him to feel his feelings, but also be able to be involved within the process of what we wanted with the end result. And we were able to get something that looked so natural in so many ways that he was able to change his life in just the way that he was able to be confident and live and get a career and focus on himself instead of having to always worrying about what people are going to say about his smile. So one of the benefits that I've had being a cosmetic dentist is being able to work with many different people in all ages and sizes within cosmetic dentistry. But also I've been able to work with a lot of celebrities. And it's amazing to see these celebrities and how their careers have been able to even take off even more with the new smile transformation. A lot of times they come in and they've had this fame and they've had this success. And when they're able to get a smile that now they feel confident, seeing them on camera afterwards is game changing. And for them, they're able to express the real difference it makes to be able to not have to hide their smile on camera, but be able to live freely. And it's helped them in their career to be much more successful. When patients come to me about being self-conscious about their smile, I want to really understand why and what it is in their life that has made them feel self-conscious. Was it something someone said? Was it something that they see in pictures? And what that's going to do is allow me to understand when I'm designing the teeth for them. Whenever someone's self-conscious, it's all about, okay, well, what's going to help you not feel self-conscious? What is the change that we can make that's going to be most beneficial for you? And when we can really understand that, then the end result is so much easier to really create for them because we know exactly the types of details that we need to put into it to make that a successful transformation. So minimal prep veneers are really a game changer in today's market. And one of the reasons is we don't have to go and prep the teeth so much and create issues, pain, sensitivity for these patients moving forward. Nowadays, the materials are much stronger where we can do minimal to no prep veneers. Most of the time, people come to us with anxiety or fear behind dentistry or even veneers. But now we can really sit there and talk to them through my process and how little prep we need, how little pain there is, and be able to show them that we can still get very natural results. And in most of the time, it's even better than what we were able to get in the past by having to prep the teeth so much. So with these minimal to no prep Harmony veneers, we can now transform lives, but also help them feel comfortable with no pain moving forward. So when I'm trying to help my patients maintain their Harmony veneers long term, one, it's all about the design aspect going into it. How do we get that bite and function in the most ideal position for them within how many veneers that we're wanting to do? From there, we do a digital bite scan once we are done so that I can see the exact percentage that each tooth is taking while in function and while at rest. Then, as well as we give them a night guard that's going to help reduce the stress over a long term. When we're able to manage stress and pressure of those Harmony veneers, we see them lasting much longer than normal. As well as we want to make sure that we're focusing on the care and the cleaning after the fact, so that having them back every 6 months for a cleaning to be able to realize the maintenance that is going on and help give them tips of anything that we see moving forward. For someone who is on the fence about getting minimal prep veneers, I like to ask them a question of how would it change your life if you were able to not have to be self-conscious about your smile anymore? And what would you do differently to be able to get that smile for you? When we're really able to understand the difference in their life it's going to make to be able to have a smile that they can feel confident in and looks natural, right? We can then talk about the possibilities of the future. And so I love to be able to sit there and just understand their thought process and what is their fear and why wouldn't they get it. If we can understand what's going to prevent them from getting it, and maybe it's not worth it or it is worth it, and for them the investment is always worth it in the end.